Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Oh, why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt.
And there are epic moments.
This'll be epic!
Yeah, that was awesome.
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder!
Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Hey farmers, don't have the time or the means to haul your corn to market? Contact Derek or Phil at NewGen Energy. They are receiving corn 6 days a week, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Farmers Only Haul Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, NewGen Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. Call 605-648-2100 for all your corn needs, and check out their website at newgenmarion.com. That's NUGEN
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Oh, why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt.
And there are epic moments.
This'll be epic!
And welcome back to Cadwell Park for the fourth game of the day, second game of the second round. First pitch to Ty Hoagland is taken for a called strike. That's Riley Rothschadel on the mound. Joey Slama behind the plate. I got to hit a couple buttons here.
You're good.
And
Ty Hoagland took a peek at Jason Vaith there after that first called strike.
Chris Utera's at first. Bryce Shashinsky at second. Jalen Weisler, the Why Not Expo pickup, is at short. Hunter Halleck is at third. Nolan Sard is in left. Chase Corton in center. And Bo Rothschadel in right.
And kids, that's a $2
1 and 2 the count.
If you turn it into the concession stand, or you can keep it, courtesy of the Friends of Amateur Baseball.
Riley Rothschadel, the Legion phenom. Bender's high and away. Dribbler up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. Gets things started here for the Mudcats.
Ty Hoagland, a good leadoff hitter. Doesn't get himself out very often. Finds a way to get on base and set the table for the powerful Mudcats here.
Chad Hunt now the batter. He's the third baseman for the Mudcats. Carter Gullickson waits on deck. Mark Abrahamson in the hold.
In the hold.
First pitch taken for a ball as he showed bunt. The third baseman, Hunter Halleck, was charging hard.
I think we all expected Rothschadel to throw. Be curious to see if a bunt is to him and he'll tag out Chad Hunt for out number one. Finishing my thought. Be interesting to see if the American Legion 105 pitch count rule comes into play in this ball game, Brock.
Well, it definitely is in effect, so yeah, we'll see if he's able to limit his pitches, stay under that mark, or at what point he runs out. We've seen a few different Legion pitchers on the mound. I'm not going to try to name them all, but saw a good lively arm last night and saw a couple over. Actually, we saw 3 good lively arms last night from Legion pitchers, and then over on Drake earlier today, saw one in relief.
Interesting to see Gullickson here hitting in the 3-hole. He hit in the 7 spot on Wednesday night.
So I'm trying to think who was in their lineup. But you see Regas in their lineup tonight, was not the other day. The Freudenthals bat back-to-back tonight.
I'm looking back here.
2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. And that's a strike, call the ball.
Dalton Lennon was in the 4-hole the other night with Cole Zimmerman, the DH, in the 5-hole.
And Abrahamson batted third, didn't he?
He did. Gullickson was hitting 7th, but it's the same 9 essentially with
Regis in place of Lanin.
Correct.
Catcher number 32, Mark Abrahamson.
2 down. The runner remains at second. That's Ty Hoagland out there. He battled and hit one up the middle for a base hit and then was moved up on the sacrifice bunt. Gullickson not able to punch him in. We'll see if Abrahamson can. Takes that one away.
Mark known to hit a few big flies in his day.
Rodney's gotten a few up here, too. Some weren't so big.
The real deal right next to me is fed up with the flies right now.
About ready to go downstairs.
Would you?
Ryan Deal from 605 Sports here sitting to my left, writing stories and editing photos. Go to 605sports.com and check those out, all the tournament action.
Might note for the fans, if you catch a glimpse of the press box from time to time, last game I sat next to Johnny Kirshner. This game I'm four chairs away. The stench was more than I could bear.
Nah, I figured that's because Joe Bro showed up and you wanted to get closer to him.
2 to the count. Deuces were wild, and Abrahamson goes down swinging. There were no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head into the bottom of the first. We'll be back in 60 seconds with the Bluebird half.
Yeah, that was awesome.
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
We're back here in the bottom of the first inning of tonight's second game. The Mudcats from Dell Rapids facing the Tabor Bluebirds. Tabor held serve in the top of the first, and they'll be coming to bat here in the bottom. I'm just making myself at home here, reaching across and knocking the scoreboard brightness down. No, in all honesty, guys, I got back up here too late to make any changes. I know that outlets are at a premium up here, so instead of instead of unplugging and trying to plug my iPad in somewhere else, since I'm on the iPad this time scoring it, I just decided to take the course of least resistance and relocate. So Johnny, it wasn't unbearable. There was a definite stench, but not wholly unbearable.
Well, it was so bad that Jody went to the truck. He's not sitting beside us anymore either, so I get it. That one's coming right at me.
Riley Rochadel starts things off here for the Tabor Bluebirds. He is the pitcher. Around the outfield, Cole Zimmerman is in right. Trevor Frudenthal in center. Grant Olson in left. Here's the 0-1, and that's taken for a called strike. Let's go right to left this time. Chris Regas is at first, Carter Gullickson at second, Ty Hoagland at short, and Chad Hunt at third. Mark Abrahamson is catching, and Dalton Lanen is on the mound. 1-2 the count. Two very good arms. One with a little professional experience, and one, never know, may have that in his future.
Dalton Lanen out of Burnsville, Minnesota, drafted by the New York Yankees in round 6 of the 2017 draft from Augustana University. Through 222 innings in the minors, had 216 strikeouts and a whip of 1.37 with 15 wins.
By the way, I don't know how it works. I hear every so often that guys declare themselves eligible for the draft. I would like to note that I am making myself eligible. So, any takers? Yeah, right.
I think the voters of South Dakota are happy to hear that.
Real cute. If you dish it out, you better be able to take it. That was the key, actually, to my success back home when I was running for legislative district, local district. The people who liked me were going to vote for me, and the people who didn't like me were more than happy to vote for me to get rid of me.
Rochadle with the leadoff walk here.
The batter
from
now.
Lennon.
Yep, the batter now is Nolan Sarda. He takes a swing and a miss.
Interesting note here, and we'll see if it comes to play. I've umpired a few times with Dalton on the mound, and he will, out of the full windup, way ahead in the count, he will quick pitch. He does some fancy footwork, so we'll see if that comes through tonight.
I thought you were going to say he'll throw one to the screen. We were facing an Aberdeen circus team in Clark about 6 years ago, and Lane Hovde was teammates of some of those guys. And Lane said, "Watch this. There's a ball in the dirt, gets away, and that's going to be a wild pitch as Rothschadel takes second." He says, "Watch this. He's up in the count 2-0. He's going to throw this one and hit the backstop high up." I was like, "What?" Sure enough, he did it. He says he likes to change their eye level. And on the next pitch, throws the guy with a pitch at the knees. Guess it worked out that time. 1-2 the count here to Sarda. Fouls that one off.
Mudcats in there. What would you call that? Teal blue tonight? Teal green?
It's a little darker. Aquamarine?
There you go. Maybe. They were in all white when we saw them on Thursday. And the Bluebirds in their multicolored blue, as their name implies.
Here's another 1-2 pitch, and there's a swing and a miss. Next batter will be Chase Corton. He's the center fielder for the Bluebirds.
The center fielder, number 20, Chase Corton.
I think I alluded to it. Maybe I didn't. You know, a few years back, Tabor had a really, really solid team. Still have some of that nucleus left. But boy, there are some big names that have vacated and given way to some of the younger guys. There's a swing and a miss.
We talked a little bit about that in game 1 of the tournament. Similar to Millbank, you had made that statement as well.
Right on. Cortal on the season batted .385. That, of course, being the regular season, doesn't account for the district tournament or the first game here of the state tournament. Body of work, of course, limited. Some guys get 50-ish at bats. Some guys get more. Some guys get fewer. But you might come in with a .202 batting average in the tournament program, but you're riding a hot streak from the districts. You might be up to .260, .270, and all of a sudden you put together a tournament, and what's recorded for posterity doesn't exactly represent what you've accomplished.
As Corton struck out there, but throw got away from Abramson. His throw to first almost went into right field. Chris Regas bailed him out there, but that allowed Riley Rochadle to move up to third, so he is 90 feet away from scoring the game's first run.
Was he on the move?
No.
I don't think
he went on the throw.
Want to know the count here to Hunter Halleck, third baseman. No at-bats, of course, tonight. Batted .325 on the season, and that's a called strike.
Earlier you said body of work, made me remember I had to update my program because the burger body count is now up to 9.
Well done.
Nope, medium rare.
Doing work. Started the night at 7, and he's up to 9 now. The night's not over. Been here 2.5 days so far. Punchies.
I'm hitting as good as some of the hitters.
Called strike, and that's going to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. We'll head into the top of the second, still scoreless.
Why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Hey farmers, don't have the time or the means to haul your corn to market? Contact Derek or Phil at New Gen Energy. They are receiving corn 6 days a week, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Farmers Only Haul Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, New Gen Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. Call 605-648-2100 for all your corn needs, and check out their website at newgenmarion.com. That's NUGEN
We're back here at Cadwell Park, top of the second inning. Cole Zimmerman leads things off. He's playing right field tonight, was the designated hitter in the first game that the Mudcats played. Takes the first pitch high for a ball. And there's a called strike. 'And that ball misses high. Two-1 is in there over the inside corner for a called strike. Rochadle looks to be the kind of pitcher that doesn't just serve him up right down the middle. He works it in and out and up and down. Ball fouled into the net. I noticed Cole Zimmerman's body language on the two called strikes. He didn't agree with the calls, but they were pretty good pitches.
I would agree. It's not the first time we've seen a hitter tonight look back at the umpire with a, I don't want to say disgusted, maybe puzzling look on his face.
Give him the stink eye. That one nearly hits Cole Zimmerman, and that's a walk issued by Riley Rochadle to the leadoff batter here in the top of the second. Chris Regas now making his way to the plate.
Batting sixth for the Mudcats, the first baseman, number 44, Chris Regas.
Regas, longtime Class A type player, played for, was it the Renner Monarchs, Johnny?
I do believe, yes.
And then switched over to the Renner Silver Bullets when they had a team, and now has landed at Dell Rapids. 1-0 the count to Regis. A big swing and a miss. Did he not play some professional ball as well?
He did.
He
I believe his jersey is retired with the Sioux Falls Canaries.
Right.
Let me hit the Google machine on that here.
You could use Yahoo or Bing. We hate to give credit where credit might not necessarily be due.
Here at Live Ticket, we use everything Google. So Google, if you hear us out there.
Okay. 1-2 the count. There's a little free publicity.
That one might come in here.
Well, it's going to fall.
Oh!
The catcher, Joey Slama, didn't even remove his mask. He did start looking up, trying to locate it. But it was into the stands. Really? Kind of embarrassing when your production crew is elbowing little kids trying to get a foul ball. Cole and Charlie sitting down on the first step right behind the backstop. One and two remains the count. Here it is, and a backdoor curveball that gets him. It freezes him. And that's out number one. The next batter will be Trevor Freudenthal, the center fielder for the Mudcats.
The story here on Regis bounced around some independent ball for a few years. Was named the relief pitcher of the year in 2008 in the former Northern League. Had a 1.29 ERA with 70 strikeouts and 8 walks over 42 innings.
That's pretty stout.
He did spend some time with the Tigers in the AA and AAA level before a labrum problem ended his career in 2009. He was also the Augie pitching coach in 2017, which may be the connection between he and Dalton Lennon and this Dell's Mudcats team.
Oh, my goodness. That was all kinds of interesting. Cole Zimmerman strayed a little early, and Rochelle spun and tried to throw him out, but skipped it in there. Cetera did a nice job to corral it, save an error.
Yeah, Rochelle missed his cutoff man on that one.
There's a ball just between. Now that's a good.
Zimmerman got sniped. Hope he's okay. He was trying to go first to third, and I think he might be tweaked a little bit.
So it was good base running on his part to recognize that he would be able to make it to third. Unfortunately, he got his feet tangled up and went down hard. Still had the presence of mind to get hung up long enough for the batter
Trevor
to move up.
Trevor Freudenthal with a single there, and he'll move up to second base.
So he did as good a job as he could once he had wiped out to allow the runner to move up.
The degree of difficulty was very high. Style points not so much on that round of second for Mr. Zimmerman, and I hope he's all right.
So was it Corton to Hunter Halleck? Who applied the tag?
I believe it was Weisler, but it may have been Halleck.
So we got a 1-1 count here to Spencer Freudenthal. Runner on second, 2 down. Get busy dissecting things and forget to actually pay attention to who makes the plays. And then I realized, I've still got to put that in on Game Changer, and so then I get 2 pitches behind. But we're all caught up. 1-2 the count here to Freudenthal. Long look out at the runner at second. Here's the kick and the delivery, and there's a swing and a miss. Riley Rochadle bends but doesn't break. And there were no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head into the bottom of the second, still scoreless, and Tabor coming to bat in 60.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
We're back here at Cadwell Park, bottom of the second inning. Joey Slama is up. He's got a 1-0 count on him. Here's the pitch from Lehman. A swing and a miss. 1-1 the count to Slama. He was a .333 batter on the season. 1-2 now the count.
I got a piece of the umpire, Jason Vaith, I think. Yep, he's flexing that right arm a little bit.
That's one of them Hertz donuts. But you know what, Johnny? As my mom would have told me, it'll feel better when it quits hurting.
That is correct.
Some of you umpires get really battered and bruised late in the season because you're doing all these games, multiple games per day. I remember Roger Metzinger showing up to a tournament with 5 traumatic-looking bruises on him a couple of years ago. Here's the pitch. And one misses high and away, or high anyway. You were going to say something, Johnny. Sorry.
Well, I was going to say I saw Matt Clark this weekend, and he looked like Roger Dorn from Major League.
Got a punch out. Chris Sutera will be the batter. On the season, Sutera batted .393. Player manager for the Bluebirds.
Chris Sutera.
Did you say 4th strikeout in a row here for Lehman?
I did not.
Well, it is.
You're all over that. Good job.
Well, my book says so.
And because it's just squiggles and doodles and not actual words, you can read it.
It's actually pictures.
Right on. Apparently that one missed. I thought it was close.
You'll have some umpires who won't give a borderline pitch if the catcher doesn't catch it.
I know that to be true.
And that looked pretty close to the same spot.
I honestly thought the last, again, I wasn't looking at it on the screen that the people can see, but I thought the last one was better. There's a ball high.
Note to the viewers, I found another broken fly swatter up here.
And I was going to stop this morning and get... Oh, no! I gave somebody $20 last night to get $20. It was Cole Larsh. I gave him $20, and he said he'd get fly swatters. I gave him $20. I said, get $20 worth.
They're probably in the production van down by the river.
Oh, shoot. Well, not sure what Cole Larsh did last night with my $20, but apparently he didn't have it today to spend on fly swatters.
I think I saw him drive north of Cadwell when he left here last night.
Sutera fouls that one off his foot. For any of you youngsters watching, and I'm sure there are dozens upon dozens, if you foul one off your foot, it's a foul ball. I had a kid get to first this year. I think it ended up being ruled an error, and he's like, that hit my foot. I said, then it's a foul ball. I didn't know that. I said, yeah. I said, you need to jump around and act like it's a mortal wound.
Called strike 3. That's another $10 to Cadwell Park.
Bo Rothschadel will follow after Sutera was punched out. Another lefty. Lefty here. Not to the batter's advantage.
Right fielder number 11, Bo Rothschadel.
Bo fouls this one into the net. Bo batted .275 on the season. I'm kind of intrigued at the numbers. Lots of them end in 0 and 5. But there are enough that make me think that they're legit, and not just like the one program listing where they're all 0s and 5s and probably not at all legit.
6 Ks in a row there after the leadoff walk to start the game.
That's pretty good.
For Tabor in the bottom of the second inning.
We'll head into the top of the third inning in 60 seconds with the Mudcats coming to bat and no score.
And Tabor nothing.
Welcome to Cadwell Park.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
We're back here in the top of the third inning. The leadoff batter will be Grant Olson. Riley Rothschadel enters this inning having thrown 36 pitches. If you didn't catch it before, he is a Legion-aged player, Legion pickup, and therefore he is confined to certain pitch counts, 105 being the max. The only way he can exceed that is if he starts a batter before he hits the 105 mark. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And a swing and a miss again. That one a half-hearted swing. Johnny, you got the scouting report on Tabor. Any idea who would be next?
Shazinski maybe. Corton threw the other day.
Rothschadel wanted that one. Teased him on the outer, off the plate outside.
You know, Bryce Shazinski's 4-1. Chase Corton 5-1, but Chase threw the other day, so I don't really know what direction they will go.
I heard some speculation that Bo Rothschadel might be part of the...
For the Mudcats,
Trey Christensen from the Freeman Black Sox pickup player was in the bullpen on Thursday.
Ty Hoagland now, the batter, takes that one for a strike. He has a hit to his credit tonight, one of the 2 on the board so far. One, 2 hops the fence in foul territory. Way out in front of it was Hoagland. And here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Well, Riley Rochedo so far has tallied 6 strikeouts, as has Lanin. Each has issued 1 free pass. Chad Hunt, the batter.
We may be seeing more strikeouts, obviously, but we may be seeing a lot similar game to the one we just had.
Has the makings.
Feels like a semifinal night.
Been some pretty doggone good matchups so far.
That's going to be a tough play.
It's going to fall. That's a hit. Bo Rochedo gave chase, as did Shazinski and Sutera. As Rochedo laid out, he got glove on it, but not able to corral it. Going to give it a hit, and the batter now will be Carter Gullickson. So now 3 hits on the board for the Mudcats. There are 2 out here. Here's the pitch, and that's fouled off. Rodney, keep in mind, Tabor's from the area where a little beer barrel polka music or polka music would be well received. No, I'm serious. They're all about that. Got a lot of Czechs down there. Tapped foul. Throw over to first, chases Hunt back. 0-2 the count. Again, this is Carter Gullickson at the dish.
Riley looking for his 7th strikeout right here.
There goes the runner. Uncorks that wide. Nice job by Joey Slama to nab it.
It looked like when Riley heard runner, he sped up his delivery considerably right there.
Steps off. As a coach, I've learned to just swallow my tongue until the guy has released the ball. But the second it's off his fingertips, I'm yelling, going.
Did you say bite your tongue?
Swallow.
Oh. That's an interesting concept.
What I mean, Johnny, I'll draw you pictures. I don't say anything about the runner being in motion until the pitcher has let go of the ball, because I don't want him to abbreviate his motion and uncork a wild pitch, which could result in a stolen base followed by a wild pitch.
10-4. Gullickson hanging in there, working Rochedo, getting that pitch count up there. Some extra pitches here this inning.
I wonder if we're on the big screen at any of your local watering holes.
I bet you Mike Mutter's shop in Tyndall.
Shout out to them.
It's a guess, but it's probably a pretty good one.
Maybe we're even on the screen at Checkers in Yankton. Jean Hunhoff, a good friend of mine, is from that neck of the woods. She owns the place. Here's the pitch. Fouled off out of play. In fact, I had a yard sign on her property in Tyndall. Thank you.
Brock the vote.
Amen, brother. Another 1-2 pitch on its way. And that's a big bender, and it freezes him.
Call strike 3, another $10 to Cadwell Park.
So there were no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base in the top of the third. We'll head into the bottom with the Tabor Bluebirds still looking to break through. We're scoreless after 2.5.
After 2.5.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
And we're back here for the bottom of the third inning. Hey, Griff, thank you for clearing things up. He said the third baseman applied the tag in that rundown.
I got a message from Matt Clark on that too, but I didn't want to give him the satisfaction.
First pitch, a strike. And there's a called strike for number 2. Here's the 0-2. Goes right after him, and we have another punch out. Seems to be a theme beginning to form.
That is, we're starting a trend here. And in case you're wondering, the most consecutive strikeouts in a game in the state tournament is what number and by who, Brock? Never mind, that just went out the window.
Nice job.
There's
Johnny Jinx.
There's the announcer Jinx, just took care of that.
One more call.
It was 13 by Dave Gassman in 1978.
On behalf of everybody here at Live Ticket, besides Johnny Kirshner, we would like to apologize to Dalton Lanin for Johnny's tongue.
I'm trying to be more active in the color role here.
Remember what I did last game?
Yep. I should have let you do it.
Riley Rochadle up here trying to help his own cause. There's one down, runner on first. Here's the pitch, and that's a bender that's going to catch the zone for a strike. 1-1 the count. And that one freezes him as well, and that one catches the plate.
Riley, a little bit of happy feet there in the box with that wicked curveball coming from the left side.
He's got him set up for a fastball. Fouls that one off. And we'll see what Lanen has in mind.
I think you're going to see a fastball here at Abramson's left shoulder.
I was thinking low and away, but you're thinking a little higher.
Yep. Looks like they're
Sets
going
up
low and
outside.
away.
Well, it was high. It got away from him a little bit. Not exactly where Abrahamson was set up.
Rochadel, other than Weisler being hit by a pitch, the only guy to really give Lanen any trouble so far today. Riley walked back in the first inning. That's going to get down.
Give the kid a hit, and it's going to move runner. Actually, it's going to be a double. Hustle double.
Weisler didn't even slow down.
For the Bluebirds,
No.
the left fielder Nolan Sarda.
And because of it, Rochadel gets himself a double. So Nolan Sarda steps up. He's the number 2 batter in the order, left fielder. Checks in tonight at 0 for 1. Struck out swinging in his first at bat. Little conversation out there. Lanen peers in for the sign. Comes set. And fires. Two guys had to duck to get out of the way. Self-preservation. Go ahead.
Ugly finder there.
But you're up here, Johnny.
Shots fired.
A called strike. Tough pitch to hit. Up on the count now, 0-2. I'm going to guess he's coming right after him in a bit of a situation here.
That's going to score a run.
Zone. Hey, we have first blood here. Nolan Sarda with a productive out as he comes up with an RBI ground out. Gullickson to Regas.
The center fielder Chase Corton.
And Chase Corton comes up in a situation where base hit will score a second Bluebird run.
We haven't seen, yeah, he's probably going to have to knock him in. We haven't seen any wild pitches out of Lanen today.
Called strike. The pitch. Tapped foul. Got to meet a really nice young man over there at Drake Field earlier today on the call for K-Jam. He is brand new to the area. He's been here a week, I think. He's the new voice over there for DSU. There's a pitch high and in. DSU Athletics and Madison Bulldogs Athletics. Nice guy. He wasn't familiar with some of our local names. And a swing and a miss, and that's going to do it for Tabor. But they score one run on one hit. There were no errors and one man left on base. We'll head into the top of the fourth with the Mudcats coming to bat, trailing 1-0, and we'll be back in a minute.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Top of the fourth inning about to unfold. First batter up for the Mudcats will be Mark Abrahamson, the catcher.
Leading off for Dell Rapids in the top of the fourth inning. The catcher,
Abrahamson with a
Abrahamson.
strikeout back in the first inning is 0 for 1 tonight.
Batted .448 on the season. Pretty stout batting averages in that Mudcat lineup. They've got 3 hits tonight so far, but no runs to show for it. Here's the first pitch, and that's a called strike. And there's another strike. Riley Rothschadel began this inning at 52 pitches, now up to 54. And there's a punch out.
Called strike 3. Another
Good morning,
$10 to
good
Cadwell
afternoon,
Park
and
Improvement
good
from
night.
Davey
Can I help you?
Mitchell. That's now 91 caught looking.
No,
during
thanks,
the
just
tournament.
looking.
$910 to Cadwell Park Improvement.
I didn't know where you were going with that,
For the
but
Mudcats, the right fielder Cole Zimmerman.
figured it out. Boy, that ball smashed into the left field corner. He's going to settle for a single as he coasts to first.
That's Zimmerman. Interesting to note, he is hobbled.
Oh, that's right.
We saw him take off to steal a base earlier, and then we saw him stumble coming around second.
0551.
And he reached, I'm no doctor, but he reached for that hamstring. And those things can be painful.
How would you know?
I tore one once. Almost clean off.
Really?
Yep.
Back when you had muscle tone.
Yeah. Before I had my calves removed.
First pitch to Regas, taken for a ball. Rothschadel sets. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a miss, and Regas goes down in a heap. I thought maybe he did something that would result in more of a limp, but he's back up and going to do it again. The 1-0 and fouls it straight back. It looked awkward. That's my point.
Well, I think Regas was trying to hit that ball to Parkston.
That's the wrong direction.
Oh, I get turned around in Mitchell. Spencer, maybe. Is that better?
Or maybe there's a Parkston, Minnesota. I don't know. And there's caught too much of the plate. Once in a while, a guy gets fooled.
When their
Sometimes
pitches
more
are
than
that
one.
good, the umpire strikes out on occasion, too.
There's a tapper foul.
We'll see if this comes back to haunt Rothschadel with that pitch count looming.
Well, and the real tragedy of it all, not the pitch count, but $10 not tallied for improvements here at Cadwell.
What are we up to? We at 90 yet?
This guy, we might be at 120. Fouled off. We started this game at 84. And
I count 10.
But it's looking.
I count 10. That's not going to have the distance.
I got 7. Rothschadel fields his position.
For the Mudcats, the center fielder, Trevor Freudenthal.
I've got 4 Bluebirds and 3 Mudcats. There have been 16 strikeouts so far.
My book don't lie.
Your hips don't either, Johnny.
That's exactly what I got.
What's exactly what you got?
What you said.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting. We got all these wisecracks flying back and forth, and I don't know if anybody's even watching.
Well, we know McPeak is, so you can't say what you said before.
Wow. Yep, you're right.
An Eric McPeak sighting?
Oh, he's back in Watertown. Dullsville. Fouls that one off. We know we've got a few. We've been getting random texts. Clark ain't got anything better to do. Here's the pitch. Shot out into left field. And there's a base hit. Second hit of the inning. Runners go station to station.
Second hit of the game for Freudenthal.
For Dell Rapids, the
next up is Spencer Freudenthal.
0
for 1. Sorry, Trevor, I didn't mention you were the one up. Spencer struck out, swinging in his first at bat.
How far is Rochadle projected to make it here based on his current pitch count?
He's at 67 right now. How the rest of the inning plays out will determine a lot about it. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. But at this point, I'd say he can go at least 2 plus more.
Probably get into the 5th or through the 5th, maybe into the 6th if he doesn't get into trouble. I'm writing this down, so I want to know what you got.
Here's the pitch. Fouled back. That is one of the problems with being a strikeout type pitcher. You tally 3 just to get an out. You mix in a couple balls and pretty quick it's 5 per batter. Here's the pitch. And that one misses inside.
Riley very animated up there on the mound. And I think that was more frustration on his part. He missed with that pitch inside. That's his go-to pitch, that curveball when he's ahead.
Chopped on the infield. Riley didn't get off the mound right away. Jeez, he's quick. Oh, my gosh. He closed in a hurry. Nice job there by Chris Sutera. Puts it on the money after he fields the ball, and they do retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll be back with the bottom of the 4th in 60 seconds.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Oh, why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt.
And there are epic moments.
This'll be epic! Yeah, that was awesome.
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
And we're back with the bottom of the fourth inning. Hunter Halleck steps up over one on the night. Is the third baseman. Struck out looking in his first at bat. First pitch from Lanen misses outside. Lanen has now thrown 54 pitches.
Action in the Bluebird bullpen. Number 9. That is Bryce Shazinski, so he is currently playing second base.
1-1 the count. This one is over the inside corner. Chased Halleck off the plate, but caught the corner. And here's the 1-2. Chopped foul. So Lanen, 57 pitches, 41 have been strikes. Rothschadel, 71 pitches, 52 have been strikes. By the inning, 11 out of 18, 12 out of 18, 14 out of 16, and 15 out of 19 for the kid. That ball lined foul and out of the field of play here. Well, right fielder goes over. Cole Zimmerman flips it to the kids that were given chase. Here's the 1-2 again. Chopped on the infield. That's Chad Hunt up with it. Fires it across and retires Hunter Halleck.
For the Bluebirds, the catcher, Joey Slama.
Joey Slama, the catcher, steps up. Struck out looking in his first at bat. A swing and a miss. Lanen by the inning, 14 out of 20 for strikes, 11 out of 16, 13 out of 17, and 6 out of 7 so far here in this inning. And there's a swing and a miss. So the strike percentage is 73.77 for Lanen and 73.24 for Rothschadel. That's pretty good. 1-2 the count now. Tried to entice him to go after one just a little bit off the plate. And there's a swing and a miss, a foul tip actually. So with 2 down, the batter will be Chris Sutera. Sutera went down looking in his first at bat. First pitch is high for ball 1. A thank you to everybody tuned in and everybody who's helped bring you this production, all the sponsors. When taken high. Because of the sponsors, we're able to dedicate all the earnings from the pay-per-view side of things to the Amateur Baseball Association. There's a swing and a miss. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And another wave and a miss. Jody, when did you start your live ticket operation? There's a swing and a miss, and that's going to do it in the bottom of the fourth inning. 3 up and 3 down. We'll be back with the top of the fifth in 60 seconds.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
We're back here in the top of the 5th inning. G.O. Grant Olson steps up. He's the left fielder for the Mudcats. 0 for 1 so far on the night. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Hits this one on the infield.
Trouble.
It's going to be a tough play. Hunter Halleck gobbles it up and fires across to Sutera at first base for out number 1. Nicely done. He made it look easy.
For the Mudcats, the top of the order, and shortstop Ty Hoagland.
There's a 1-pitch, 1-out situation for Riley Rochadel, who now has thrown 72 pitches to record 13 outs. Here's the pitch, and that's a curveball that catches the outer half of the plate. Called strike. And that one fouled off. I wonder if that was the van. The truck, I mean. 0-2 the count here to Ty Hoagland. He's 1 for 2 on the night. Goes after the back door. Breaking ball and misses. And he nods and kicks and fires. And Hoagland slashes that one foul about 8 feet. Did you get that one, Jody? We had a sparkling play made in the last game, and Cole fat fingered it. Missed the play. He hit the 8 instead of the 9, or the 9 instead of the 8. He gave him a little guff for that. So 1-2 remains the count. And here's the pitch. Bender, he fouls that one off the other way. Cole and Charlie are the best of the best, according to their boss. You gotta like hearing that. Job security, boys.
I'm not picking Jody up in my ear from the truck, so you must have a better connection than I do.
And there's a called third strike. Good battle by Ty Hoagland, but Riley Rochadel bests him in that at bat.
For Dell Rapids, the third baseman, Chad Hunt.
Chad Hunt steps up. He's 1 for 1 officially in this game. Sacrificed to the pitcher. Moved a runner up in his first plate appearance. Riley Rochadel uncorks that one and tumbles a little bit. Then he ended up lining one out into right field. Shows bunt, and
that's going to be a hit. Not really that close.
It wasn't, but Sutera wanted it. But I'll tell you what.
Good play. Excellent play by Halleck.
When he knocked it down, I thought, well, way too, hit way too hard, but Hunt can motor. Halleck did make a good play, athletic, to be sure. So Hunt scampers back ahead of the snap throw over there. I'm going to guess, I don't know if he'll go on the first pitch, but I'm sure he wants to move up into scoring position.
Riley's going to pick him off.
Chases him back again, throw a little bit high, so the tag way late. Short lead this time so far anyway.
Riley looks a little worked up.
I don't
think that's smoke coming out of his ears.
I'm wondering, I haven't noticed him when he plants having that kind of problem. And now he's jawboning with somebody. I'm not sure who, but he's had a couple awkward plants this inning.
Well,
maybe I just haven't been paying close enough attention because there was another one.
Times have changed, though. When you and I were playing, if we were fortunate enough to go to the state tournament with our respective amateur teams, we certainly didn't expect to play.
Oh, absolutely not.
And times have changed. And this isn't negative on anyone, but Riley is a leader in this team. You look at his statistics. Every time he's not at a Legion game, he's playing. So these guys look at him and they expect him to jaw back with them a little bit.
Here's the pitch. Tapped up the middle. It's going to get through. Hunt's going to go for third. And he chugs in. The runners are on the corners.
Abrahamson due up here with a pair of strikeouts on the day. I don't know if I've ever seen him strike out 3 times in one game, so look for a ball in play here.
Rochadle now up to 83 pitches, 12 this inning. There's a called strike. Would be interesting to see how they defend it if they try to throw down should the runner take off from first. That's Gullickson over there at first.
He will be going.
And he shuffles off this time. There's a swing and a miss.
Just about at a little bit of a catastrophe there as we wait a second here for everything to get into order.
Here's the 0-2. There goes the runner. Misses outside. A little pump fake. So 2 runners in scoring position now for the number 3 batter in the order. I'm sorry, 4 tonight. A wave and a miss, and that's going to retire the side. There were no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll head into the bottom of the 5th. Tabor looking to extend their 1-0 lead, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Hey farmers, don't have the time or the means to haul your corn to market? Contact Derek or Phil at New Gen Energy. They are receiving corn 6 days a week, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Farmers Only Haul Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, New Gen Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. Call 605-648-2100 for all your corn needs, and check out their website at newgenmarion.com. That's NUGEN Marion.com.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
And we're back here at Cadwell Park for the bottom of the 5th inning. Bo Rothschild will lead things off here for Tabor. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout tonight of the swinging variety. On the board for the Mudcats, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. And for Tabor, the Bluebirds, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors.
For Tabor in the bottom of the 5th inning, the right fielder, Bo Rothschild.
Riley Rothschild now up to 87 pitches, so he will probably have 1 more in the tank and then may give way to start the following inning if he gets through the next one. First pitch to Rothschild is down. Here's the pitch, and that one misses off the corner outside. 2-0 the count. Here's the 2-0, and that one is right there.
Sorry, Ryan.
Here's the 2-1. Ball shot out there. It takes a funky hop. I'm going to give it a hit. Chad Hunt was there, and it took a hop and gobbled him up.
For the Bluebirds, the second baseman, Bryce Shushinsky.
That's how I saw it anyway. What's the...
I concur.
Okay, thank you. I was going to go to video evidence, but if Johnny Kirchner says... Kirchner, I'm sorry. I always used to call you Kirchner, then I saw how your name is spelled, and I just...
We've had this discussion.
I don't know.
You can do whatever you want, Brownfield.
Hey, that's not my name. If Johnny says I'm correct, that's good enough for me. This ball popped up on a bunt attempt. This is Bryce Shushinsky.
My night is officially ruined. I screwed up my book. I missed somebody somewhere.
Who'd you miss?
I don't know.
Which side?
On the... Oh, I see what I did. Fixed it. Never mind.
0-1 the count here as Shushinsky's back in the box. And he shows bunt again. Pops that one up.
That's a home run in a silo there.
A very short silo.
For Tabor, the shortstop, Jalen Wiesler.
So is that a fly out or a pop up?
Pop up.
Okay.
Such a smart aleck. It was the catcher. Yeah.
What if it had been the center fielder?
Fly out. Jalen Wiesler now the batter, the Wynett Expo pickup player, hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance. Up in the count, 1-0. He's playing shortstop for the Bluebirds. Here's the pitch. And there's a wave and a miss. I don't think we've had any intra-league battles yet in the state tournament. Well, I know we haven't because this is only the second game of the first round.
First one we could have had would have been earlier tonight. We could have potentially had Flandreau and Lennox, but they're both dispatched by the Lake Norden Lakers.
We could have also had the Lake Norden Lakers and the Millbank
This is
Fire
true.
Chiefs.
Correct. Point taken.
Fouled off, out of play, into the net. 2-2 the count.
For all you Eastern Dakota League fans out there, start getting your orders in now for EDL T-shirts. Brock's going to be getting those printed up going into next year as a little fundraiser, following in the footsteps of the Superior Pony Hills League T-shirt guy.
Swing and a miss, and that's going to retire Jalen Wiesler. The next batter will be Riley Rothschild. 1 for 1 on the night with a walk.
The top of the order, and pitcher Riley Rothschild.
Matter of fact, I think I got one of my 7 Pony Hills shirts on right now.
How much did you pay for that one?
I might have actually bought this one.
Funny how you refer to it as a fundraiser, but I know you'll expect one.
That's why I'm plugging it, so you can get a bunch sold to pay for mine.
Johnny Kirschner hasn't bought a shirt since 1995. 2-0 the count here to Riley Rocheadle. What size? He was a little smaller back then. That one just missed. 3-0 the count to Riley Rocheadle. Be taken all the way, unless I miss my guess.
He's going to take a daddy hack. If it would have been a strike, he would have.
We'll never know.
Lennon might have pitched around him right there. He was 2 for 2 today. Got both the hits for Tabor.
No, he was 1 for 1. Grow up.
Oh, yeah. It's getting dark in here. BB looks like 2B.
Nolan Sarda the batter with runners at first and second, 2 down. Sarda 0 for 2 tonight. Struck out swinging, grounded out to second, and there's a strike.
His brother Bo has the other hit for the Bluebirds.
Correct.
So right family, wrong player.
As far as that goes, the Kirschners had a very nice outing. They combined for 7 2/3 innings tonight. Very stingy on the mound. Foul out of play.
It's back towards our production truck. Hope everybody's okay.
Careful, Brozik. This day has been a dream compared to the last several where it's been hot and humid. Here's the pitch. And a wave and a miss. And Landon gets him. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll head into the top of the 6th inning with the Mudcats coming to bat, trying to tally a run. They trail 1-0, and we'll be back in 61 and a half seconds.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
We're back here, top of the 6th inning at Cadwell Park. Cole Zimmerman steps up. The hobbled Cole Zimmerman this time. He hurt himself rounding second base earlier in the game. Hit a line shot out to left field. And
yeah, that's
one base at a time. Oh, this is interesting.
That's a hamstring issue. You can just tell the way you can't drive off that leg. You know that being a hitter of the prowess you are.
Was that the second pitch?
First pitch there, guys.
I looked up at the board and saw one on the board, and I didn't think that was the case. $88 right now.
as you were trying to get the pitch count squared away there,
Now,
we were talking
89
about the
pitches
hamstring.
for
And
Riley Rochadle.
it's pretty obvious when you have a hamstring injury. A hitter of your prowess, Brock, should know this. You can't drive off that leg, so you wince every time you swing the bat.
Absolutely. And then when I was trying to steal bases with the bad hamstring, it was really tough. Career 100% success rate, 2 for 2.
The only way you're stealing a base is if there's a donut on the next one.
2 for 2, baby. One time it was part of a double steal. I took off for second. The guy from third took off, so no play on me. And the other time it was on a 2-2 count with 2 down, and I thought it was 3-2, and everybody was so just stunned that I was on the move. I think they were laughing. And I went in with no throw. 1-2 the count. Incidentally, this is Chris Regas up to bat. Good commentary from Eric McPeak. He talked about the Lake Norden situation. He said a second 1-0 victory would have been fun. He said, can this tournament get more interesting? And I think that it's been a real crowd pleaser. He did ask if we were eating fancy this week, and I would say no. A couple ham sandwiches to show for it. There's a foul ball. Anyway, he did weigh in though, Johnny, and I wanted to give you credit. There is a ghost town in Minnesota that was known as Parkston.
Okay, perfect. So I got it right. Thanks, Eric. We're getting a few texts in, but we'll try this tonight for a couple innings. If you want to be a part of our broadcast, send us a text. We'll give you a shout out. Text us at 1-605-450-1263. We'll be happy to announce your name over the air. How come I lost you there for a second, partner?
Reminiscent of what Donald Trump did to Lindsey Graham. Here's the 2-2 again. And a swing and a miss. It was a battle, but Riley Rochadle bested Regas. And the batter now will be Trevor Freudenthal.
We talked earlier about Legion players moving up. I can't imagine how demoralized I would have been back in the day if I had struck out to a Legion player. And not because they're probably not good enough, just simply because that my thought process was that shouldn't happen.
I don't disagree. I think 1-1 the count. I think the first time I saw a Legion kid step on the field for a Clark Trader team was in 2004 when I had a young kid that came in and threw a couple innings. But it was just unheard of. Yeah. And before long, Clark was using the dual eligibility to field a team.
Yep.
And there's a called strike. 2-2 now the count.
I remember back in probably, and I could look in the program, 1995 or so, Renner Old Milwaukee, the over 35 guys, they drafted a fellow by the name of Kevin Watson, who was playing Babe Ruth baseball with the Sioux Falls Roadrunners, and brought him to the state tournament, and he was absolutely dynamite. And they went on to win a state championship that year.
The Roadrunners and dynamite? Was Wile E. Coyote part of the mix?
The Acme Supply Company.
3-2 the count. Here's the pitch, and there's a foul.
That's going to be playable. Hollick's camped. Oh, maybe not.
Overran it a little bit. The wind not probably playing much of a role anymore. Flags are pretty much straight down.
Yeah, the flags look like they've been starched. They're hanging.
So this will be the 103rd pitch. And
that's a base hit.
Oops.
Freudenthal Freudenthal with 3 hits tonight for the Mudcats.
Spencer Freudenthal will probably be the last batter that Riley Rothschadel can face.
The designated hitter, Spencer Freudenthal.
I expect we'll see Shazinski come in to throw. Riley will go to shortstop,
Called
and
strike.
Weisler will move over to second, would be my guess.
The pitch, and there's a called strike. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss, foul tip actually, and that's going to retire the side. That'll close the book on Riley Rothschadel. We'll get you his numbers when we come back. There were no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base in the top of the 6th, and we'll be back with the bottom in 60 seconds.
86.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Every farm is unique.
We're back here, bottom of the 6th inning. Chase Corton going to lead things off. Dalton Lehnan begins his 6th inning of work.
Cortano for 2 of the pair of strikeouts today. That will be, he is 2 of the 12 Dalton Lehnan has scattered here today.
Shredded.
Shredded, yeah.
Closing the book on Riley Rothschadel, he threw 6 innings, 106 pitches, 28 balls, 78 strikes, scattered 8 hits, 1 base on balls issued, and 12 strikeouts. 2-2 the count here to Chase Corton, the center fielder for the Bluebirds. A swing and a miss.
And fans, a good
13th
bingo.
strikeout for Lehnan. 25 so far in the game. Pitching dominance, the name of the game here tonight.
Hunter Halleck.
8 looking.
We do have a few more hits this game than the last one, though.
First pitch to Hunter Halleck is fouled off.
Oh, it is 10-10. Okay. I was thinking we had 9 last game. Yeah, I'm getting that from the truck.
There's a called strike.
There's that quick pitch.
Yes.
Did you catch it? You did catch it.
Yeah. Fouled off. Good job by Hunter Halleck not to be lulled into a different kind of a rhythm. He was ready for that one. And there's the old pause in the delivery. Fouled that one off.
See what Dalton comes up with this time. We've seen a little bit of everything
He
here.
might try to throw one right-handed, and he might try to go underhanded. Swing and a miss, and he tags him out as that one got into the dirt.
For Tabor, the catcher, Joey Slama.
Joey Slama, the catcher, steps up. He's 0 for 2 tonight. He has struck out looking and foul tipped out on a third strike as well. 2 down, nobody on. Here's the pitch, a swing and a miss. About 3/4 of a swing.
The real deal cuts to the quick. Some chick from Mitchell.
I don't know how to spell her name. So.
Fouled off.
Well, I'm here to help, Ryan.
Yeah, true. True.
Slamming it out down in the count, 0-2. And that will retire the side. 3 up and 3 down as we head into the top of the 7th. We'll be back in 1 minute.
And Del Rapids nothing.
Farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
And Jalen Weisler to second. Sorry for yelling in your ears. Getting the defensive changes. Bryce Shasinski now on the mound. See if he can work a 3-inning stint for a save. Riley Rochedo goes to short, and Jalen Weisler moves to second.
22, Jalen Weisler. Leading off the top of the 7th inning for Del Rapids, the left fielder, Grant Olson.
Grant Olson steps up. He's 0 for 2 so far tonight. Struck out swinging and grounded out to short.
Oh, that very good polka there.
Sorry, he grounded out to third. Takes the first pitch for a ball. Shasinski also has above average velocity, straight over the top. First couple pitches have gotten away from him.
Sometimes I work for Sundays from noon to 6. Well, I work Saturday nights.
There's a called strike. Here's the 2-1. Hit foul over by the third base coach. A long way to go here in the South Dakota Amateur Baseball Tournament. This only the second game of the second round. This ball skied on the infield. Jalen Wiesler over, and he makes the play.
Top of the order. And shortstop, Ty Hoagland.
Rolls things over to the top of the order. Ty Hoagland, 1 for 3. He singled on a ground ball into center field in his first at bat, then struck out swinging, and then struck out looking. First pitch from Shazinski to Hoagland is a ball low and in. Tomorrow we'll have Winter Cologne versus Mount Vernon in one of those intra-league clashes that I talked about, and then Lesterville versus Menno. Are they in the same league? They are
South
as well.
Central, yep.
South Central League 4-0 in the first round. Well, they've had some pretty good teams. Jody in the truck whispered in my ear, when was the last time that happened? And I wouldn't put it past them to have done it more than once in recent years.
Have we checked the hotline to see if we've gotten any messages yet? I gave that number earlier. Think I should give it again, or should we hold off and see?
Well, let me check with him and see if he's heard anything from anybody, he or she. Waiting on a text back. Ball hit over to Sutera at first base. He underhands it to Shasinski, covering this time. Nice job getting off the mound. PFP right there. Pitcher's fielding practice. At college, they drill that into your heads. No, the word is that they haven't heard anything, so
maybe we'll give it here in the next half inning one more time.
Now batting Chad Hunt, 2 for 2 so far. Dropped down a bunt last time. Fouls this one off. Bunt for a hit, I should note.
It's getting late.
Flinched, called strike. Chad Hunt thought about it a little too late.
Before this inning's over and we go to break, again, if you want to leave us a message, we'll give you a shout-out. 1-605-450-1263. You can be a part of our broadcast tonight. That number one more time, and I'll slow it down for those of you that don't listen real good. 1-605-450-1263. Send us a text, and we'll get you on the air.
Ball fouled off into the net. We'll do the 0-2 again.
Uh-oh.
Chad Hunt gets around on that one, fouls it off.
Clap your hands.
Been a tough out. Hasn't gotten out. This at bat, this is the 5th pitch he will have seen. The count is 0-2. Here's the pitch. Flinches at that one, and it's inside. I try to coach my guys to have your hands move. You can't try to catch up to somebody who throws above average. You got to have your hands going. There's a line shot out into center field. I talked about him flinching a couple times. Not suggesting there's anything wrong with that.
Third hit of the day, third straight for Chad Hunt. 3 singles in a row. See if Carter Gullickson can add another hit to his total, and the Mudcats can get something going here in the top of the 7th.
Gullickson struck out swinging in his first at bat, struck out looking in his second, and singled on a ground ball into center field in his third. So 4 of the Mudcat hits tallied by Chad Hunt, who is currently on first, and Carter Gullickson. Also, Ty Hoagland at the top of the order has 1.
With that hit extending the inning, remember that number, 1-605-450-1263. That is our hotline number. You can send us a text, and we'll try to get you to be a part of our broadcast. Big lead over there for Hunt.
Stays put. Swing and a miss. He tipped that one?
Yes, he did.
Thank you.
That's when the umpire goes like this with his hand, that means he tipped it.
I wasn't looking.
Oh.
I'm still a little choked up with the whole situation.
I've never heard you speechless.
There goes Hunt. Oh, he's going to be pegged. Oh, wow. Joey Phi Slama Jama nails the base runner, and that retires the side. I'll get you an inning summary when we come back in 60 seconds.
Mudcats.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
And we are back. Inning summary in the top of the 7th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no men left on base as the speedy Chad Hunt was chopped down trying to steal second. Well, they're starting to roll in, as I understand, from the truck. The R-Box are listening while they are driving home. They say keep up the good work, guys. And they say go Lakers. That's Nikolai's parents. From Newport, Washington, Chad Hunt's family and friends, go Mudcats. Chet, a Black Sox player, and Kendra Peterson with sons Mox, probably might be Max, I don't know.
It
and
might be
Brax. Mox and Brax watching from Freeman.
As the count goes 1-1 here to Cetera, you keep reading. I'll help. I'll let them know what's going on.
You're a good egg.
That pitch is off the plate from Lanin. Dalton with 15 strikeouts here tonight, but the Bluebirds with a 1-0 advantage here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
The Petersons say go Tabor. Eric Hortness, the answer is no. Peg Winkler, go Bluebirds.
Cetera draws a leadoff walk there.
And Susan Olson, Gio's
For the
mom,
Bluebirds, the right fielder, Bo Rochadle.
an avid supporter of Mudcat baseball, probably has a inclination to root for the gang too if they're not playing one another.
Bo Rochadle at the plate, and he will bunt. That bunt's popped up. It's caught by Lanin. Double play opportunity over to Gullickson, and that'll be a twin killing. So 2 away here, quickly in the bottom of the 7th.
The pitcher, Bryce Shushinsky.
Good job by Carter Gullickson to hustle over there.
Yeah, Carter had to come up, and I think it was pretty apparent that Tabor was going to bunt at least to the Mudcats by the rotation.
That
be a
ball
quick
smashed.
inning.
Chad Hunt with a heck of a play over there to glove it, keep it in front of him, and fire across, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no men left on base in the bottom of the 7th. We'll be back at the top of the 8th in 60 seconds.
Whether you're
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
We're back in the top of the 8th. So far, the Mudcats have 9 hits on the board, no runs to show for it. The Bluebirds with 2 hits and 1 run.
We will draw for
Also,
50 in the middle of the 8th inning. $40 in the pot for 50.
Kelsey Cotton Hill, wake up.
Coming up in the middle of the 8th inning. Leading off the top of the 8th inning, for Dell Rapids.
The hotline heard from Chris Hill. He says Kelsey's trying to fall asleep and send a shout out. And I tried to raise my voice just a little bit to make good on that. A little shout.
Gullickson looks to bunt here, and he'll offer at that one for strike 1. I'm liking this hotline thing. We might have to break this out more often.
Probably be a different number next time.
Well, we got to keep them guessing.
Skied on the infield. Shasinski is under it. Wow. Wow. Carter Gullickson didn't take off right away, but then he realized this could be trouble.
The catcher, Mark Abrahamson.
That was a fly out on the infield because it was very high.
Looks like Dion Entringer in the on-deck circle going to hit for Zimmerman, who we've noticed has been a little hobbled since taking that spill around second.
Mark Abrahamson up to bat, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts so far. New look on the mound, so we'll see what he does here against Shasinski. This has been a real crowd pleaser, ladies and gentlemen, and we do appreciate everybody for tuning in and everybody who's played along. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Abrahamson. He goes after that.
I think a check swing. So what we got here is we've got a check swing that hit Abramson, and the question is, did he go?
Now I think they're saying foul ball, but the ball did not go foul.
It may have got bat first and then batter. So that's probably what the discussion is about. And actually, I think now that I'm playing this through, I think Jason Vaith thought it was a foul ball at the plate and called it a foul ball. And then you cannot correct that. Once you kill it, it's dead.
Well, I'm going to take your word for it. I've been burned on that before. Oh.
Tabor fans piping up. I'm hearing a lot of "Come on, Blue" again tonight.
Well, you've got the aquamarine and the navy blue, so I guess they're just rooting for their favorite team. Fouled off, out of play. Boy, few years ago, I'm an avid Cubs fan, and a few years ago when they were really good, Anthony Rizzo, in 1 week, swung at 3 pitches that ended up hitting him.
That's what you call being aggressive.
Yes.
Hit it before it hits you. Abramson staying alive here after that controversial foul fair ball. And I'm going to say again, I'm not beating up these umpires because it's really easy to do from up here.
The 2-2 misses off the plate. Oohs and ahs. I think you got that one right.
They're definitely cheering for the Mudcats, those folks.
Here's the pitch. And that one misses off the plate outside. So Abrahamson is on for the first time tonight via the walk, and Dion Entringer steps up to the plate.
Should have a courtesy runner here. Is it Elijah Story? That's who they used the other night. And now Abrahamson having a discussion with Dusty Spurlick over at first base.
This is number 3, Dion Entringer. No, this is Your attention, please. Now batting for the Dell Rapids Mudcats, number 3, Dion Entringer.
Well, we don't have a 4. Oh, 34. Thank you. Logan Stone, the courtesy runner. Logan Stone was the courtesy runner the other night.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's consistent.
Brock, you don't forget much.
Your story
Courtesy
was
runner
wrong.
at first base for Dell Rapids, number 34, Logan Stone.
1-0 the count to Entringer. Shazinski recorded 1 out so far, runner on first. Entringer skies this one into shallow right center field. Bo Rothschadel under it, makes the play. What's that, Johnny?
I was going to say Bo puts that away, but two away here in the top of the 8th.
Next up will be Chris Regas. Regas has had some healthy cuts tonight, 0 for 3 though. Struck out looking, flied out to the pitcher, and struck out swinging.
Well played there, Joey. Well played. Slama did a nice job keeping Stone at first base on that pitch in the dirt from Shazinski.
Well, to Chad Hunt's family and friends out there in Washington, the night's still young. It's only 8:30 out there. This game gets over and they'll still be able to do whatever it is that whatever their favorite hobby is. Let's see if they do it to celebrate a win.
That ball is tagged.
Hammered. It's going to be a game-tying hit. Chris Regas smashes it.
Oh.
A big blast for Chris Regas. And
Okay, so now if anybody was paying attention here, the on-deck hitter, Freudenthal, grabbed the courtesy runner Stone, who had missed home plate, and helped him back to the plate. So with that happening, you would have interference, and that runner should be called out. But I don't know that any of the umpires saw it or the dugout from the Bluebirds. But he stepped directly over home plate. That was not close. And now we've got a discussion over at first base again. So 1-1 here. And now we're going to have another meeting on the mound.
we're going to step away for at least 30 seconds while they talk things over. We'll be back in a moment.
Oh, why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt.
And there are epic moments.
This'll be epic! Yeah, that was awesome.
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
And we're back. Jody in the truck does confirm that what Johnny Kirshner said is correct. He missed the plate, and it was exactly as Johnny described it.
And that's a break for the Mudcats right there, because that runner could have been called out had someone from Tabor caught onto that. But instead, we've got a tie ball game, and we'll play on.
And Trevor Frudenthal is at the plate, and he's 3 for 3 on the evening. The runner at second base, that's Regas. Called strike. 1-1 the count. By the way, that was the 10th hit for the Mudcats tonight. Double figures, and they finally punched through with their first run of the evening. The pitchers have scattered the hits. There's a called strike. So now Shashinsky would be on the hook as the pitcher of record for the Bluebirds. Spikes that one low and in. When was Shashinsky playing Legion ball? How long ago?
Boy, I don't remember, but I remember he was awfully good.
Jody's thinking 4 or 5 years ago. Here's the pitch.
That one's
a
in
flare.
no man's land as well, but Bo's under it.
He's going to retire the side, but there was one run on the one hit. There were no errors and one man left on base. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
And we're back here at the bottom of the 8th inning. 1-1 now the score. Might note that
the bottom of the 8th inning for Tabor.
that inning started out with the 2-pitch out. Carter Gullickson flied out to Shashinsky. Then Abrahamson was hit, but offered, was ruled a foul ball, and then he ended up walking. It was his courtesy runner that came around to score after missing the plate and being helped back to it by the on-deck batter. So a couple oddities in that last half inning. There's a ball.
A lot of discussion between innings with Jim Wilbur, Mudcats manager, and Jason Vaith, the umpire, and we saw some of that. They were visiting with Dusty Sperlich over at first base. Wonder if the Mudcats aren't trying to figure out some sort of substitution that may, when they lost Zimmerman to the injury, if that didn't maybe flub up their plans a little bit here for later in the game.
Jalen Weisler is the batter. He's facing a 3-1 pitch now. And here's the offering. And he swings and misses, I think. I think it just popped out of the catcher's mitt.
The ejecto mitt.
So after being down in the count 3-0, Lehnan has worked it back to a full count. And here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off out of play, and we will do it again.
Look for the quick pitch here.
You heard it there from Johnny Kirshner first. Lehnan has thrown 113 pitches up until this point. Here's the 3-2. He was wrong.
It's coming. It's going to come, and if this sequence continues, you're going to see it.
Chad Hunt comes in and picks up the catcher's mask. He says, "You've been working hard enough. You're not going to have to bend over and pick it up." I always appreciate the guys who do that for the pitcher or catcher. When the ball gets past the pitcher, second baseman or shortstop says, no, I'll get this.
I thought you were going to say they pick up the pitcher's mask.
Never seen that before.
And to be fair, Mark Abrahamson, tall individual, so it is a long ways down there for him to get that.
Here's another payoff pitch, and it's skied out into right field. Entringer's under it, and he makes the play.
Defensive changes for Dell Rapids, now playing right field, number 3, Dion Entringer. For the Bluebirds, the top of the order, and shortstop.
I don't know, Johnny. Do you see Coleman very often during the season?
I did see them both times this year.
Would it be safe to say that Entringer was on the mound or at short?
Doesn't play a lot of outfield. No, that is very safe. Hawkins, Clark, and Roach, the last time I was there, or last time I saw them, I can't remember the time prior, but I don't know that I've ever seen him play outfield.
Riley Rothschadel is up to bat. He's got a walk, a double, and a walk. 2 walks and a double to his credit tonight. It's 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. Now he's down in the count 1-2. Entringer is a very athletic person.
Well, he's definitely a ball player, and if you're a ball player, you're a ball player.
And there's a swing and a miss.
So now every batter in the Bluebird lineup has struck out at least once tonight. Riley had not struck out. That is number 16 for Dalton.
Nolan Sarda, the batter, 0 for 3 tonight. Struck out a couple times and grounded out to the second baseman. Down in the count 0-1 is Sarda. Lehnan wants a new ball. If you didn't catch the first game of the night, they moved the afternoon session over to Drake Field. Somewhere during the second game, they flew a helicopter in and used the helicopter to help dry the outfield grass over here at Cadwell. We got a significant amount of rain. Had some wet spots. There's a called strike. Doing what we got to do here in Mitchell to get games in. There's the quick pitch. And it is way high and way inside. A little chin music.
So see if he follows up with the pause and the leg kick like he did the last time he went with the quick pitch. Does not. Uh-oh.
And Nolan Sarda finding a way to get on. Swings at one in the dirt and reaches first on the wild pitch.
That's 17 Ks in the book now. One more strikeout for Lehnan, and he will get his name in the record books for most strikeouts in a game in tournament history.
So is it 18 currently? Or
18 is the bottom number on the list. He has 17 in the game.
What's the top number?
24. Any guesses?
I would guess Dave Gassman or Lee Goldhammer.
You are correct with Dave Gassman, but he is tied with someone much more recent. And it does not say what team he played for, so I'll just tell you, Dylan Kirkaby struck out 24 in 2021.
Wow. Swing and a miss. Down in the count 0-2 is Chase Corton. I'm trying to think of who that would have been for. Boy, Dalton Lanin on the 127th pitch of the night uncorked one harder than I've seen him throw. Jeez. Got some velocity in that old tank. And there's a swing and a miss, and that's going to do it here in the bottom of the eighth. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. Heading into the ninth inning, we're all knotted at one, and we'll be back in 60 seconds to see how this unfolds.
Why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder! Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Hey farmers, don't have the time or the means to haul your corn to market? Contact Derek or Phil at New Gent Energy. They are receiving corn 6 days a week, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Farmers Only Haul Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, New Gent Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. Call 605-648-2100 for all your corn needs, and check out their website at newgenmarion.com. That's N-U-G-E-N Marion.com.
Oh, sorry.
Are we back? Oh, we're back. Okay.
I got it. So Spencer Frudenthal was the DH. He's going to be lifted in favor of Dalton Lanin. He'll be hitting for himself.
Leading off the top of the ninth inning for the Dell Rapids Mudcats. The pitcher, number 15, Dalton Lanin.
There is someone warming up.
Lanin follows the first pitch off.
That has to be Chris Regas. I'm not sure why those guys aren't in the bullpen instead of being in the field of play, but they are.
Yeah, Regas' spot in the lineup is 7 away, so it's not as though he's going to be up in a couple batters. There's a called strike. 1-2 the count now. Bryce Shashinsky has worked 2 complete innings and tallied 41 pitches so far, excuse me.
You know, Brock, this game thus far, and maybe you don't remember it, but I certainly do, reminds me of Canastota Freeman back here. Gosh, I could probably find it in the record books, but they played a marathon game one night, second game of the session. That was 1-1 till who knows when.
There's a ball. Well, I don't remember that, and I'm not gonna ask that we repeat that and go into a marathon type situation. it does have the feel that it could end up that way, but there's Dalton Lanin working a walk. Leadoff batter's on, and Grant Olson, Geo. Hope Mom's still listening up there with a chance to move a runner
For the Mudcats,
or
the
provide
left fielder,
some
Grant Olson.
late inning dramatics. I'm guessing Geo is going to be knocking one down. He struck out swinging in his first at bat, grounded out to the third baseman over there as he cut it off in front of the shortstop and then flied out to the second baseman. First pitch to Geo, he squares and pulls back, ball high. Hunter Halleck charging hard. Everybody expects the bunt.
We've seen some really good plays by all the third basemen tonight, too. See here if Halleck has to make another one or if he gets this down the first base line.
Goes up the first base lane. Hey, that's a nice bunt, Grant. Smart base running, too. Make him make the throw. Gives your runner a chance. Maybe they may have a miscue, but really nice bunt.
Rapids,
Just
the top
rested
of the
right out
order,
there on the
and
grass.
Shortstop Ty Hoagland.
Ty Hoagland, now the batter. Started out things with a base hit up the middle. He's 0 for 3 since, so 1 for 4 so far on the night with a couple strikeouts.
If you're the Mudcats, this is the guy you want up in this spot.
Takes that pitch off the plate, outside for ball 1.
Zero action in the Tabor bullpen. Looks like they're going to go with Shazinski for a while here.
Here's the pitch. You know, and I was thinking about it. I mean, Dell's Chris Regis hasn't thrown yet in the tournament, and he's got a lot in the tank. So, if this stays knotted, I mean, we could go very deep into the night. Oh, there's a third pitch uncorked. That's ball 3. This at bat, not unfolding as Shasinski would want.
This might not be a bad guy to go ahead and put on, but you saw Chad Hunt run. He's pretty tough to double off. So,
well, and he's also perfect on the night, isn't he?
Well, the law, yes, he is, but the law averages is bound to catch up with him.
Oh, the only time he's been
fielder's choice in the first.
It was a bunt. It wasn't. So, base on balls, it does put them in a situation where there's a potential double play, but the way Hunt runs, not an easy double play target. There's going to be a little conversation on the mound. They're probably not going to be making a move, so we're going to stay here while they chat things up. And as I said, Chad Hunt, 3 for 3 on the night. Sacrifice to the pitcher in the first inning, singled on a fly ball to right, singled on a bunt to the third baseman, and singled on a line drive to center.
What Jim Wilbur and Chad Hunt having a talk, you think Jim can tell him anything that he doesn't already know?
Well, they are going to give way. So Shasinski's going to give way, rather. We are going to step away, and we'll be back in 1 minute with the changes.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable. Acres Ahead.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
We're back at Cadwell Park here trying to sort out the defensive changes. We've got, from what I can gather, we've got Zach Satera playing left field. Chris Satera was playing first base. He will sit down. Bryce Shazinski will move over to first. And Nolan Sarda will go to center field. And now pitching will be Chase Corton.
So a little fruit basket upset here. A lot of defensive changes as Chase Corton tries to work the Tabor Bluebirds out of a situation. And Chad Hunt shows bunt. He can bunt for a hit, but I'm guessing that was just a token.
You know, Brock, earlier I mentioned that Canastota-Freeman game. I don't know why it was such a mind fog that I thought it was 1-1 because I found it. It was 7-5 in 16 innings. It took 4 hours and 39 minutes.
Wow. 1-1 the count here to Chad Hunt. 3 for 3 on the night, as we mentioned.
Bluebirds desperately need a ground ball back to Corton.
A wave and a miss at the off-speed pitch. Well, they'd probably take a line drive for a double play, too.
Yeah, right to Shazinski on top of first base.
One way or another, they'd certainly like to see the pitcher's best friend. 1-2, here's the pitch. Hunt.
That's going to be a double
No,
play.
They called, well, I don't know. They called infield fly, I thought.
Nope. That did not meet the requirements of an infield fly.
I don't care if it met the requirements.
Did you see somebody call it?
I saw a motion out there on the field. I don't know how to score it, but that ends the inning. So they did get the double play that they wanted.
So you had to force that second and then a tag on the runner going from that was on second. So it would be a...
We'll figure it out. We'll be back in 1 minute.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
We're back here. Hunter Halleck steps up to the plate.
Halleck, 2 strikeouts and a ground out on the night.
1-0 the count to Halleck. Fouls this one off out of play. So I'll tell you what, on an infield fly, runners advance at their own risk. I'll figure it out. I'll watch the replay, and I'll see if I scored it right. As it was, I said it was a double play, unassisted. Riley Rothschadel recording 2 outs on the pop-up. I'm not thrilled with how I've scored it, but that's just details at this point. Count now 1-2. The Bluebirds looking for some late inning heroics. They've got 2 hits on the board. Hunter Halleck trying to start things off. Lanon's been a tough customer on the mound tonight. This has been a crowd pleaser. Kelsey Hill, wake up. You're missing a good game. Here's a 2-2, and that's high.
I don't really know Kelsey or Chris, but they got to be thankful that I gave out our hotline number tonight so that she could stay awake and see the end of the game.
By the way, Susan Olson was proud of her son for bunty laid down. There's a swing and a miss.
So that's strikeout number 19 for Lanon. So he'll pass Trent Eckstein from Winter, who had 18 strikeouts, and he is now in a tie with Lefty Reichelt from Renner, Lefty Mule from Falkton, and Roy Soyland from Webster with 19 strikeouts. So he is quickly approaching top 10 material.
First pitch to Slama, taken high. By the way, from Newport, Washington, the Hunt family was on their feet in the last inning. Said if they win tonight, they will be here for the next round game. So we'll hold you to that. Even though that the top of the ninth didn't go exactly as you wished. Should they pull through, we'll hope to see you here at the old ballpark. And then another Go Chad from Washington State. Just missed out on those. And there's a strike. And Chris Hill, he says, that's my man. She's sleeping, ha-ha. Foul off.
So with one more strikeout, Dalton Lanon will be in the top 10. He will be tied with 4 others. So he would be tied for actually 7th all time.
Here's the pitch. And there's a base hit. Slama with the fist up in the air. He did his job. He got on. Gives him a chance.
Joey's pretty happy there, but I would be too if I had a hat trick already on the night.
Now batting for the Tabor Bluebirds and playing left field, number 4.
He'll give way to a courtesy runner wearing a Legion uniform, Brady Bierma, I believe.
Yep.
And the batter will be Zach Sutera.
Courtesy runner.
Nope. We're going to have a...
First base for Tabor, number 3,
is that him?
Bierma.
Yep. Sorry, Zach Sutera will be the batter, but we have a little conference going on. They're going to talk things over, and I know Jim Wilbur well enough to know that he's probably going to take 30 seconds, so let's give Jody an opportunity to hear from one of our sponsors.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org. or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Oh, why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt.
And there are epic moments.
This'll be epic! Yeah, that was awesome.
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
And we are back as Chris Regas completes his warm-up tosses. Dalton Lehnen moves to first. So you go from one guy who's got professional baseball experience to another guy who's got professional baseball experience on the mound. Both hard-throwing lefties. Regas appears to have a little more gas. Zach Sutero will be up for the first time after Regas completes his warm-up tosses.
Different style. Regas will be a little more deliberate.
Or a lot.
Again, at the plate for Tabor, number 4, Zach Sutera.
By the way, that Slama hit was the third one for the Bluebirds. Here's the pitch. Sutera takes that one for a ball. Wow. Looked pretty good. No real reaction, though, so. The 1-0. There's a called strike. Let's see if Regas tries to catch the Legion kid over there. Napping. Once in a while, the veterans will do that. Nope, nothing doing. Time was called. That was an 0 pitch. 1-1 remains the count with 1 down. Regas again, as Johnny said, very deliberate. Zach Sutera says we're going to call time, and if he wants to take that much time, I'm going to get out of here. I'm getting uncomfortable.
If I know anything about Regas, he's going to slow down even more.
1-2 now the count. Bo Rothschild awaits on deck. Lots and lots of lefties in that Bluebird lineup, but that doesn't bode well for them, having faced 2 fireballing lefties on the mound. Here's the pitch. And a wave and a miss. 2 down now. And as I said, Bo Rothschild coming up to bat. He does have one of the 3 hits on the night. Well, with the way that Regas throws, if you run into a pitch, there should be some distance produced just simply by the velocity of the pitch. Looking for some bottom of the ninth dramatics here. Bierman with a decent lead. He's chased back over there at first base. I hear a bunch of chickens. Bark, 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 bark. Here's the pitch. Rochedo right back to Regas, and that's going to retire the side. There were no runs, one hit, no errors, and one man left on base. We'll head into the top of the 10th. Free baseball, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
And we're back at Cadwell Park, top of the 10th inning. Carter Gullickson steps up to bat. He's 1 for 4 on the night. Struck out a couple times. Flied out to the pitcher. Tallied a hit. Here's the pitch. Called strike. Gullickson, the number 3 batter in the order. Danger zone for Corton. 3-4-5 due up this inning. And yes, Eric, we call it extra innings, but in other sports it'd be overtime.
We are quickly approaching another record, Brock, as well. Most strikeouts in one game by opposing pitchers, that was 38 back in 1978, and by my count, we are at 32.
I'm just wondering how you got to 32, Johnny. Jalen Weisler under that moonshot.
Well, I've got 12 for Rochedo. I'm sorry. Should be.
You're right.
Yeah, yes.
You're right.
12 for Rochedo, 19 for Lanin, and 1 for Regas is 32.
But you've only got 20 digits. I don't understand how you got that high.
You never heard why they call me Johnny Six Toes, have you?
First pitch to Mark Abrahamson, a called strike.
Starting to cool off here.
There's a flare on the infield. Rochedo calls it, and he'll take it.
My ice will stay frozen if this keeps up.
I was thinking that. Well, I would guess something will give before the first football game of the year.
Which is... Oh, now I really got a math. 11 days away. 12 days away.
Right on.
Thursday night.
Well, it's Sunday right now. So
yeah. Thursday from next.
Yes. Called strike. 1-2 the count. Chase Corton. Again, the pitcher, third pitcher for the Bluebirds. Excuse me.
Spit it out.
Here's the pitch. Flare foul and out of play. I didn't mention it. This is Dion Entringer, a gamer if there ever was one. By golly, the deuces are wild. A flare in the right field. That's gonna. No, my goodness, Bo. I didn't give him a shot, and he tracked it down. Nice play by Bo Rothschild out there in right field. 3 up and 3 down in the top of the 10th. We'll see if the Bluebirds can punch one through here in the bottom. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Hey farmers, don't have the time or the means to haul your corn to market? Contact Derek or Phil at New Gent Energy. They are receiving corn 6 days a week, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Farmers Only Haul Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, New Gent Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. Call 605-648-2100 for all your corn needs, and check out their website at newgenmarion.com. That's NUGEN
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
And we're back. Bottom of the 10th inning. Reichshinsky, the batter. He struck out looking, bunted a pop up to the catcher, and lined out to the third baseman, Chad Hunt. Hit the ball hard in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch from Regas, and that's a called strike. I did a little DuckDuckGo search, and Regas is 43 years old. Still one of the liveliest arms in the tournament.
Might be the only thing lively about him because he doesn't deliver very fast.
A swing and a miss. Up in the count now. 0-2 is Chris Regas.
Here's the 0-2 pitch to Shazinski.
Hammered. Gio. Tell you what, that ball just died out there. Grant did a good job to get to it and hold him to a single. It hit the grass and it just kind of stuck. It was like Velcro. Jalen Weisler, the batter from Why Not, the pickup player, 0 for 2. Any guesses what's going to happen here?
I am 1,000% sure he's going to try to bump the ball up the first base line.
Oh for 2. He's been hit by a pitch. Oh my gosh. Nice play by Chris Regas. Lays out Fields the popped up bunt.
For Tabor, the top of the order, and shortstop Riley Rochadle.
They sure would have liked to had Shazinski on second for Rochadle. Guarantee you that.
Well, if anybody's capable of hitting a gapper, it would be Riley Rochadle. He's been formidable. 1 for 2 on the night. He did strike out. He was the last of the Bluebirds to strike out here tonight. Here's the pitch. It's low and away for ball 1. And by the way, you were wrong. 1,000% sure he was going to bunt up the first baseline.
He said he's going, oh boy. Mixing my words up again.
Oh, you said it, I didn't.
Like an elephant, you never forget.
And I'm fat.
I never said that. There you go, mixing my words up again.
1-1 the count here to Riley Rochadle. Here's the pitch. And it skipped in there. Shashinsky retreats to first. He gave a jab step towards second. Realized that it didn't get away from Abrahamson. Nice job by the catcher, serving as the backstop. I look over at Rodney on the audio. Eyes starting to glaze over. Been a long day. Been a long 4 days. This is the last of the gauntlet. The 16th game in the last 4 days.
How can you tell the difference when Rodney's eyes are glazed over?
Half a swing of the ass. Oh my gosh! I'm saying he went, but it doesn't matter what I say. 3-1 the count to Riley Rochadle. Wowzers. Regas back on the mound. Looks in, gets a sign, comes set. And here's the 3-1. And that's a called strike. Very interesting. Full count now. Regas sets. And here's the payoff. I was going to say that I would have had the runner going.
I was thinking it. I was thinking it too, but last time I said something, you bit me for being wrong, so.
Probably as good a contact hitter as what they've got. And 3-2, if he walks him, he coasts into second. If he puts it in play, you just hope that he doesn't line out to somebody and get double off. But they went station to station instead. But they are in business. 1 down, runners on first and second, and the batter is Nolan Sarda, 0 for 4.
Runners on first and second. 1 down for right-handed hitter Nolan Sarda against lefty.
Here's the pitch. It's taken out on the outside corner for strike 1. Shushinsky out there. No, Shushinsky at second with a moderate lead.
There's a flare.
Entringer, he's played it perfectly. Oh my goodness!
We're gonna have a new champion. We're gonna have a new champion.
Wow.
Tabor with the huge upset.
Nolan Sarda, I'll tell you what. Dion Entringer did everything right on that, the way he stayed behind it and got a whole lot on that throw. Just skipped in and was not a hop that could be handled at the plate. And that is going to do it. I'm going to finish tallying this, and we're going to have some totals when we, in just a moment. Just give me a second here, Johnny.
I'm not in a hurry. It's only 11:20.
The Tabor Bluebirds 2, The Dell Rapids Mudcats.
While Brock is working on his Fonz focus over here, trying to figure out what we got, we're going to have a new champion this year, and not because the Mudcats aren't capable. Gutty performance tonight by the Bluebirds. We saw 19 innings of baseball tonight, and we saw 5 runs scored. It's been some really good baseball here tonight. It felt like semifinal night, and I kind of wish it would have been.
That's some doggone good baseball. And here's what we have. Line scores, Dell Rapids Mudcats, 1 run on 10 hits, no errors. Tabor Bluebirds, 2 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Error-free ball all night, at least in this game.
Both games.
I'll take your word for it.
I know it was.
All right. Riley Rothschadel started out things on the mound for the Bluebirds, went 6 innings, 8 hits scattered, 1 base on balls, 12 strikeouts. Nobody else recorded a strikeout for the Bluebirds, so they put the ball in play against Shashinsky and Corton. Shashinsky works 2 1/3, gives up 2 hits, 1 run that was earned, and 3 bases on balls. Chase Corton tallies the win. 1 2/3 innings pitched, and zeros beyond that. So he didn't give up any hits, runs, bases on balls, etc. Dalton Lanen works 8 1/3 innings. Scatters 3 hits, 1 run, it was earned, 3 bases on balls, 19 strikeouts. And Chris Regas works 1, gives up 3 hits, uncharacteristically, 1 run, and that was earned. He struck out 1. I won't worry about the total number of pitches, nothing crazy except Dalton Lanen at 139. For the Tabor Bluebirds, Riley Rothschadel tallies 2 hits and 3 at-bats, walked a couple times. Nolan Sarda with the huge hit there. He had both RBIs tonight. 1 hit and 5 at-bats. Joey Slama with 1 hit. Chris Sutera walked once. Bo Rothschadel had a hit, and Bryce Shashinsky had a hit. Also, Shashinsky and Jalen Wiesler were the ones who scored the runs. On the flip side, for the Mudcats, Chad Hunt led the way with 3 hits. Trevor Fudenthal also had 3 hits. Ty Hoagland tallied 1, Carter Gullickson 1, Cole Zimmerman 1, Chris Regas 1. Regas had the RBI, and Logan Stone, as the courtesy runner, had the run scored. Chris Regas hit a double. Riley Rothschadel hit a double. There were 2 stolen bases, Chad Hunt and Carter Gullickson. Jalen Wiesler was also hit by a pitch. Beautiful baseball and a real crowd pleaser. And we're going to see some folks from Washington here for the next Bluebirds game. Isn't that? No, that's the flip
we're
side.
not.
Sorry, I blew up. I was wrong. They were the Chad Hunt fans. We had a number of people who were texting the hotline. We do appreciate everybody who has. Jody's showing that on replay again. We do appreciate everybody who's tuned in. Thank you for communicating with us where you were from. It's been a joy bringing you the games throughout the first 5 days of the tournament. We've got seven to go. Is that live right now, Jody? All right, so
a couple thoughts.
Yes.
Cole Zimmerman injury.
Big.
How huge is that? You know, he rounds second, probably easily making it to third. He goes down, he's hurt. He's not the same player. And then how big is the play at the plate where Stone misses the plate and is helped back to the bag? That's what gave us extra baseball. Right. And the Zimmerman injury, I'm not saying that Entringer isn't capable. I'm just saying he's been one of their dudes all year, and to not have him at full capacity,
right.
Those hard ground balls might be base hits into the gap. And so,
right.
What a fun night of baseball.
Two
nights in a row.
It was.
Or 2 games in a row.
Absolutely.
I think I'm off the mic for a couple days, according to Cole Larsh.
Imagine how many burgers you can sucked down if you're not on the mic.
Oh, well, I've had enough for one night.
Ditto. Hey, everybody, thank you once again for tuning in to coverage of the State Amateur Baseball Tournament here on liveticket.tv. Thanks to the folks who have made this possible, including Deffenbaugh Electric. They are the ones that provided us with the power source to the center field camera, which has really enhanced the coverage. And Jody, are we going to have all the cameras up and running tomorrow? We hope so. So even more looks for you as you tune in for continuing coverage of the State Amateur Tournament live and direct from Cadwell Park in Mitchell. For now, for Jody, Johnny, Cole, Charlie, who am I missing?
Big Brock.
Well, this is Brock Greenfield signing off for tonight. God bless.